Japan, Kazakhstan, live from Hong Kong at the Asia Rugby 7 Series.
Here we go, everybody. We switch into the Cup semi-finals. This is the big one. Asian Games gold medalist Japan up against Kazakhstan, who lost in the bronze medal match against.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the pitch for the next match,
Thailand.
Japan.
And this will be a big one. We're down to the big games. And Kazakhstan have been impressive. Earlier today, they beat Singapore, 24-10. Yesterday, they did lose to China, but they beat Sri Lanka 36-0. Japan, well, as you'd expect, earlier today, 31-0 against Thailand, 31-7 against Hong Kong yesterday, and 48-0 against Korea. There we go. Look at number one. Look no further. The legend Nakamura. When she's on song or she's on the field, just has to be on the field. They're worth about 2 or 3 tries. We love Honoka Sasumi, number 7, 10 Hirano, and someone who's caught our attention, 3 Fumiko Otake. She's coming into her own. And look out for number 11 Takachiova, the speedster, starting on the bench. Kotacek at number 12, big rangy runner as well, and they've looked good. Different style of play from the Kazakhstanis this year. Patrick Kwok from Hong Kong is our referee. And, well, it's going to be a tough old match for Kazakhstan, but I think they'll give Japan a good run for their money. Look at that, right on the 10-metre mark. Terrific start from Kazakhstan, but Japan it will be with the line out, and they'll just cool things down a bit. There she is, Chiharu Nakamura. 5 tries in the tournament so far. She's up there. Susumi's got 5 as well. Oh, and that's a dodgy one. It slips out of the hand, and Kazakhstan go down to the front foot. They fire it away through Kluchnikova. Look at the Japanese defense, just too smart. Nakamura it was, and luckily her teammate knocked that down and not forward. She'd be furious. There she is again. Look, just a bit of an attempted leg trip almost there. Nakamura just straight into the guts here. Picks it up a level at knockout time. Trying to get on the outside is Yukari Tateyama, and we'll have another line out there. How about that, Nakamura? She's a one-man crime wave, one-woman crime wave.
You could look you just wish you could have all cameras on Nakamura. So clever. Such an intelligent rugby player. It's absolutely fascinating seeing how quickly she processes what's in front of her.
Here we go, Kazakhstan. They take the line out beautifully. This is Nurmatova into the Japanese half. Okarada struggles to pull her down. They're really on the front foot here. Kushubayeva across to Nurmatova.
Well, this is mode 1 for Kazakhstan, isn't it? This is the let's just try and punch a hole in this outfit. They do have this 2-play, which is to go wide to their flying speedster. But they've put on a big pack to start with. And the ambition, I think, for Kazakhstan is to try and knock a hole in this Japanese outfit before they bring on the pace.
Runners all over the place. Here goes Kotacek. She's got that big arm. Sees off Susumi. Oh, goodness me. Susumi gives up about a foot of height, and she gets that massive arm in the chest. And that is her 3rd try. She's looked good this tournament. Hot and cold sometimes, but Lyudmila has won that little battle.
Great ball over the top. Look at this. Big v small, while big 9 times out of 10 is going to win on a rugby pitch. That unfortunately is an undeniable truth, enforced and manifested by Jonah Lomu.
It's not the end of that little duel you feel throughout this game.
No, I think you did right. Conversion attempt unsuccessful. Kazakhstan 5, Japan 0.
It's pretty hard. I mean, she's given away a good couple of hands there if you were measuring in horses. Okuroda takes it on the full, and they find themselves strangely behind Japan. It's a weird feeling for them, and here she goes. Otake pulled down in a nice one though by Kushibayeva. Short ball is forward to Tateyama.
Japan just a little bit flustered at the moment. Pressing defence by Kazakhstan. Almost 4 minutes gone in the first half, and you just wonder how much longer Kazakhstan can really keep up with it. A couple of their players starting to bend over now. Japanese girls still look light on their feet.
Here's another golden opportunity. Scrum on the 22. Kotacek out to the left-hand side. She's up against Nakamura. They've not let Susumi be paired up again, so they do come her way. Here's Kotacek. Nakamura, though, shows her a bit of space. She takes it. Goodness me, and I thought they'd done the right thing putting Nakamura against her, but she didn't even get close, Jed.
Well, she's been done on the line here. Nakamura proving she is, well, human.
Kotacek is superhuman right now.
Wonderful timing onto the ball. It's a great ball to put her into space to start with.
Oh, that's a tragic miss too. She knows it.
So just watch, lovely weighted ball into space. Nakamura down on her heels and absolutely no chance to gain any power to get across there and mark that woman. Very good score. Kazakhstan 10, Japan 0.
Looks like they've come in with a game plan, haven't they? Instead of just their old-fashioned, let's just smash everybody down the middle. They're playing to their strengths. Here she goes. Otake. And that's what they need. Something here. Oh, look at that. She's just knocked that on and actually going to the pocket. Patrick, quite controversial. So from hero to zero. Have a look. Almost went backwards, didn't it, Jed?
Well, I think it might have been knocked forward and she's taken it in an offside position.
Open play.
So, again, little errors coming in.
Oh, look, another yellow card.
Right, the wheels are starting to fall off.
Patrick Kwok is on a roll here.
Kazakhstan circus at the moment. They're down to 5. If Japan can't get across the line here for some points, well, they just about don't deserve to win this game.
They'll be looking at 2 surely before half-time.
Yep.
Otake. Nakamura. Key is not to panic, is it? Just rely on what you're normally doing.
Just let the ball do the work. Just let the ball do the work.
Okuroda.
Just
Here
like
goes
that.
Susumi. And she wants to bring that around, which she does.
Yeah, good presence of mind. Tidy work, Japan.
Susumi goes in for try number 6.
Well, there's no need to rush here, Japan. They're within 3 now, so they've closed that gap. They're in contact. 30 seconds left.
Going for the jugular. Okuroda legs it back to halfway as we see Susumi finish this one off.
Look at this. Diminutive, but elusive. Great work. And I wouldn't be too surprised to see Japan install this restart way down range. No.
Okuroda goes for the little chip.
Oh, unlucky.
They'll be hoping that this results in a scrum.
To play on.
Yeah, here we go then. A chance now for Japan to take the lead against 5 players, down to 4 actually, because there's Kushibayeva's on the ground. She drags herself up, ghosting through the gap. Tateyama. And there's 2 Kazakhstanis in back play. They've just got 3 players in there, and they managed to win the knock-on. Oh, goodness me. All action here at half-time. Kazakhstan cling on to a 10-7 lead. What a semi-final we've got on our hands here. All the drama.
Well, discipline, 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 and daggle, daggle, daggle. The 6 Ds of rugby.
Amazing. Kotacek going up to 4 tries there. behind. Susumi's on 6, Nakamura's on 5. We're seeing all the strike weapons out there right now. And don't forget, they've also got on the bench Daria Tkachiova. She knows her way to the try line as well. Kotacek will probably come back on after half-time, straight into the lineup.
Well, you may be able to see in the picture, ladies and gentlemen, the odd shot of the odd corner flag, and everything's starting to flutter a little bit at the moment, particularly the big flags down on the hockey ground. These people don't look too concerned about it. Follow us at Facebook /Asia.rugby. I think they already do, they're celebrating. And on Instagram, Asia Rugby Live. And actually that's been the find of the tour this season, the Instagram channel for Asia Rugby. There's been some top work delivered down that. Certainly kept us abreast of things in the Asia Games on Twitter at Asia Rugby.
So Kotacek is back on the field. They're back to 6 at least. They'll have to wait probably about another minute to get their 7th player back on. They've got to hold Japan out here for a minute. Well, 7 minutes really, because there's one thing for sure. They're going to be ruthless. They're going to just resort to their game plan, their strengths. Has that been knocked on by Japan? No. Battle on the ground there, an important battle, both sides. Here goes Kotacek, she's away, 1 to beat. Susumi this time goes low and pulls her down. Sorry, it's Hirano. She knew she had to make that tackle. Here she goes again after her rest on the bench. And look at them lining up here, the Kazakhstanis. They are eager, there's only 6 of them. Beautiful wide pass, Okuroda to beat. She won't be beaten. And look at that, another big contest, both sides acknowledging that that is a... Here we go! Tapping quickly, goes Kluchnikova. Just short of the line, Kushibayeva, she's over! That's a try! And with just 6 players on the field, they pulled off almost the unthinkable. What are we seeing here from this Kazakhstan side?
Well, do they have enough in the tank to hold on? It's under 6 minutes remaining in the half. It'd be tough to ride off the Japanese outfit with that amount of time left on the board, but Kazakhstan, oh my word, what spirit. Look at this. The tap and go there. And then it's just rumble time. Rumble, young lady, rumble.
Wow. Kushibayeva, newly appointed skipper for the side, taking it upon herself there, and Nakamura was in there as well, trying to get her mitts on the ball. That's sensational. This will be a first. So the kick was away, so they lead by 8. They've got a small buffer here. And look out, here comes Susumi and Ko. This will test the mettle of these Olympians, Asia Games gold medalists. Change of direction there. Kazakhstan defense holds tight, forcing some loose passing from Japanese.
Great play from Japan.
Here they come now on the far side. Okuroda straightens up, shows and goes. Gets taken by Proskarina now. Right on the halfway. Look at this. You could throw a towel over them. They go wide now. Nakamura, she fumbles it. Makes the right decision.
Big gaps here for Japan.
Susumi. Out to Okuroda. She knows someone's out there, so she just lobs it. It's Hirano. Susumi.
2 Kazakhstan players down. They can pick them off here, Japan, if they're smart.
Look at the patience. Here goes Otake. Inside ball to Batiba Kololo. And she is the one that finishes off a sweeping move down the field. That's class from Japan. Never looked panicked or rushed.
Conversions over, the tempo's increasing. Kazakhstan players, they've hit the red line. There's a few engines gone out there. All the big hitters, they're starting to really hurt here right now.
Pativa Kololo. Oh, good bit of footwork too, wasn't it? Just did the old Quade Cooper, danced in the air and bounced off the right foot. That's quality. Super sub. So we've still got half of the second half, and as you say, the Kazakhstanis, they're still on their haunches. Some of them are Kushibaeva, they're taking in the big ones. They look gassed.
1 point limit. Kazakhstan 15. Japan 14.
And they've been there and done it, these ladies, for Japan. They know what it's like to come from behind. Kotacek, sorry, Kotacek. It's Kluchnikova there with the crucial knock on. Unfortunate for them, but Japan licking their lips, smiling. The back line are actually smiling about what they're going to do here. Kazakhstan might go for the big shove here. Japan have their measure though. Crabbing across the field. This is Tanaka, gives it to Nakamura. Oh, it's forward. Susumi, well, I'm not going to say she was in because Kushibaeva was coming across, but Patrick Kwok right in line with that. It's a big call. I think it's fair though.
Well, I don't think there's too much doubt about it.
Oh, she was gone, wasn't she?
Nakamura, once again, she just loves to play so flat.
Time off.
Subs as Odnolotek comes on.
Number.
Very rare appearance for her off the bench. Kushibaeva comes off. She does look gassed. She's thrown her head back, trying to get oxygen into herself. She's given it everything. And 2 minutes,
Crouch.
2.5 minutes remaining. Kazakhstan have the ball. They need to score once more. Proskorina. Here's Kotacek. Again, the big fin goes in. Another beat. Look at this from the big Kotacek. The fin needs to find someone. Oh, Kwok says that goes forward.
Wow.
Just slipped out of her hand as she tried to free it. She's having a boomer.
What a magnificent defensive effort from Tanaka. You see her just grit her teeth and get after the Kazakhstani raider. Look at this. Second time she had a crack, Tanaka. It wasn't to be denied by any means necessary.
This feels like a final, Jed.
Count down.
A semi-final. A lot of intensity out there.
Time on.
Everyone wants to prove themselves against Japan, so
5.
everyone plays their final against Japan. Here we go then, Japan. They've got just over 1 minute to score once more.
Oh.
Here we go, Susumi. Ooh, she can't get away. Dogged from Kluchnikova.
Great play from Kazakhstan.
Can't quite get him out though.
There's a flag out on the other side by the look of it.
Okaroda with the hands. Tateyama reckons that she hasn't got the gas, so she puts the brakes on, gives it back inside. Hirano gets a good spot tackle put on her. Okaroda delivers. Looking for Nakamura out wide now. This is Tanaka. Bangs off the right twice. Takes down 3 tacklers. Nakamura's
Oh,
involved.
they're in trouble here, Kazakhstan.
Okaroda looking to float one over. Takes the gap instead. Here comes Pativa Kololo. Tries to get it out. Kazakhstan have intercepted. They just have to hold it. 30 seconds. 10 seconds. This would be a boil over for sure. They have to hold the ball. Japanese defence has gone into overdrive. Trying to get round the outside, looking
They
for
just
another
want to put it in
score.
the touchdown, surely Kazakhstan.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Holding on, says Kwok right on the hooter. Here we go, everybody.
Well, is this the get out of jail card? Let's see what Japan have got.
They must go 82 metres. And we know they can. Kazakhstan take the big breaths. One more set of defence. Tivakalolo straightens. Going in on the ball is Odnolotic. Just trying to get hands on the ball there. Can't do it. Okaroda with a nice little shink. Oh, look out. Comes Hirano. It's inside to Nakamura. Gets clobbered from behind, driven to the ground.
Oh, they'll look for Tsutsumi now.
Tsusumi's got a hand up out wide. Mativa Kalolo, she knows she's got to give it to Honecker. Takes on the outside defender. Oh, what a tackle! Nurmatova. What a phase here. Time up on the hooter. Straightening up beautifully is Hirano. Getting herself involved. The tackles keep coming in. This is outstanding. Advantage being played by Kwok. Kazakhstan have to get back 10 quickly. Proskarina is walking.
Whoa.
Here we go, who we got? It's Tachiyama. Nakamura on the outside again. They get taken. Stefan
Great
Ruger this
stuff
time.
from Kazakhstan. What spirit. Incredible sevens rugby from these women.
There's two Kazakhstanis and back players struggling to get into the line. It's going to open up here, surely. Susumi's out wide. Two tied defenders. Mativa Kalolo tries to get into it. She's dancing, jinking. Nakamura. Surely there's a try on here. Okaroda! Yumi Okaroda! And they've done the job. Unbelievable. Sensational rugby, Jed. That's as good as it gets.
I'll tell you what, you do not often see the Japanese women sitting down fatigued. But there was at least 2 or 3 of them after that. Well, dear, oh dear, oh dear. The hearts of a champion. Kazakhstan, what more do you need to do?
Well, I think we've seen the game of the tournament right there so far. We knew it was coming. Much improved Kazakhstan. Kotachik, my word, 2 tries, nearly a third. Japan, well, you can't take anything away from them. They had the Kazakhstanis down to 5 at one point, and they defended like demons. That's breathtaking. It's going to take something to get up for this next game, Jed.
Gee whiz, they're an outstanding team, aren't they?
21-15. We've seen one of the greats as Hong Kong and China come literally bursting onto the field.